Welcome back to my channel. I'm Dr. Evelyn. If you are in your 50s, 60s, 70s, or even your 80s, I want you to take a moment and close your eyes. Remember the feeling of your legs 20 years ago. The feeling of stepping out with confidence, stable, with no thought of fear of tripping or falling. Now, be honest with me. Have you ever felt this way? That feeling of your legs being heavier, that sense of stumbling when going down the stairs, or that awful, terrible cramp that wakes you up in the middle of the night, forcing you to shoot up in bed with sheer panic. I have worked in healthcare for decades, and this is a story I hear over and over. Most of us accept the weakening of our legs as inevitable, a kind of unavoidable sentence of aging. But I, with my experience, want to ask a more philosophical question. Is it really just old age, or is it an honest message your body is trying to send you? I believe it is a message. Your legs are begging for forgotten nutrients. Today, we are not going to talk about expensive drugs, but about 8 basic substances, the foundational building blocks of life and movement that older adults are often deficient in. Let's explore together the 8 hidden nutrients that doctors rarely mention in a 10-minute appointment, but which hold the key for you to rebuild muscle, end cramps, and most importantly, regain your confidence in walking. Join me in starting this journey to find the hidden strength within your own legs. Our legs are the silent storytellers of our lives. They have carried us through every high and low. But when they start to tire, our own story risks being cut short. We start refusing invitations for walks, refusing to play with our grandchildren. That doesn't have to happen. I want you to imagine this. Your body is a garden that needs tending. Issues like cramps, muscle weakness, loss of balance, they are not weeds. They are indicators showing that the soil, nutrition you are providing has become depleted. Let's start planting this garden again with 8 essential nutritional seeds. Foundational nutrients, bone, nerve, and basic muscle. 1. Vitamin D. The first brick. We often know vitamin D is good for bones. True, but its role is much deeper. My research shows that vitamin D is the activator for fast-twitch muscle fibers, the fibers that help you react quickly when you slip or regain your balance. A patient of mine, Mrs. Doris, 78 years old, once shared, "Evelyn, I didn't fall because I was weak, but because I didn't have time to react when I fell." That is exactly what vitamin D is about. Our skin's ability to absorb sunlight and create D diminishes sharply with age. If D is low, muscles are dormant, failing to receive commands from the brain in time. It's not just about strength, it's about transmission speed. 2. Calcium and vitamin K. The stabilizing duo. Calcium is the spark for muscle contraction, but calcium needs a coordinator. That is vitamin K, especially K2. If you only supplement with calcium, it can deposit where it's not wanted, in your arteries. Vitamin K is like a traffic cop, ensuring calcium goes the right way into bones and teeth. This duo creates solid stability, strong bones, thanks to K, and rhythmic muscle contraction, thanks to calcium, the foundation for confident walking. 3. Magnesium, the anti-cramp miracle. I must emphasize again, if you suffer from nighttime cramps, think immediately of magnesium. Magnesium is the relaxation mineral. While calcium tells the muscle to contract, magnesium says relax. If this balance is lost, the muscle gets stuck in an uncontrolled contraction, which is exactly what a cramp is. Magnesium is also a protector of deep sleep, indirectly helping the body restore energy and muscle when we rest. 4. Potassium. The cellular hydrator. Potassium works with sodium to balance fluids. If you are taking diuretics for high blood pressure, a common practice, your body is flushing out potassium. When potassium is low, muscles become dehydrated at a cellular level, causing tremors, muscle stiffness, and increasing the risk of cramps. The only snack you should be eating are potassium-rich foods like bananas, avocados, or sweet potatoes to ensure your muscles are always properly irrigated. Enhancement and recovery nutrients, alternative and supplemental solutions. 5. Coenzyme Q10, CoQ10, B12, replacement, heart and nerve energy. I replaced vitamin B12 with CoQ10 for a very practical reason in older adults. Statins. If you are taking cholesterol-lowering drugs, statins, this medication depletes CoQ10 in the body. CoQ10 is essential for the mitochondria, the cell's energy factory. CoQ10 deficiency due to statins can cause muscle pain and weakness, myalgia, often mistaken for age-related muscle weakness. Supplementing CoQ10 not only helps the heart, cardiac muscle, but also reduces muscle aches and increases the endurance of the legs. 6. L-carnitine, B6 replacement, endurance fuel. Instead of just a general energy-supporting B vitamin, L-carnitine is a muscle-specific nutrient. It is the truck that transports fat into the burn site for energy. For older adults, L-carnitine helps the body use fat as fuel instead of burning muscle, thereby improving walking endurance and quickly reducing fatigue after light exercise. 7. Omega-3 fatty acids, EPA and DHA, new supplemental nutrient. This is the nutrient I believe is often overlooked: silent chronic inflammation. Inflammation is not just swelling. In older adults, it is a slow burn in muscles and joints, slowing down the muscle recovery process. Omega-3 is nature's most potent anti-inflammatory agent. If your body is often sore, or if it takes too long to recover after a walk, it's due to inflammation. Omega-3 helps put out that fire, allowing muscles to recover faster and be ready for the next activity. 8. Creatine, the power nutrient, second B6 replacement. Many people think creatine is only for young athletes, but I want to change that perception. Creatine is the muscle's emergency fuel reserve. It helps older adults gain the necessary sudden strength. Getting up from a chair without using their hands, or lifting a moderately heavy object without overexertion. Creatine is a safe and effective tool to combat the sudden loss of strength due to aging. Now, we have these 8 bricks, but building the wall requires caution. Not everyone needs supplements. The golden rule is that food is the best medicine. Try to get these nutrients through your diet, e.g., salmon for omega-3, green vegetables for magnesium and potassium. Be cautious with drug interactions. CoQ10 may be necessary if you take statins. However, supplementing with vitamin K needs close monitoring if you are taking blood thinners like warfarin. Always consult your primary physician before starting any new supplement regimen. If you are forgetful, choose a fortified food, like cereals for DK, as a fixed breakfast. If you suffer from cramps, take magnesium, glycinate or citrate before bed. This is when the body needs to relax and is most prone to cramps. If you get tired after a walk, supplement with omega-3 and L-carnitine in the morning. They will help your body fight inflammation and boost endurance for your activity during the day. If you need to rebuild strength, consider creatine. Start with a low dosage and take it in the morning. I want to conclude this section with a simple philosophy. Your health is not found in the hospital, but in your kitchen and your daily habits. Supplementing these nutrients is not a guarantee, but an investment. Thank you for listening to the story of your legs today. I hope that my message is not just about vitamins and minerals, but about self-determination. The weakening of muscles and those cramps are not things we must resign ourselves to. We have the power to change that, right within our grasp. I want you to imagine this one last time. You are standing on the porch watching your grandchildren play. You step down without needing to hold on, your legs stable and confident. That is independence, that is dignity, And that is a goal worth fighting for. Never underestimate the power of nourishing your body from within. If this video resonated with you, or if you have a story about nighttime cramps, please leave a comment below. I always read your heartfelt shares. Remember, my dear friend, it is never too late to start taking care of yourself. Talk to your doctor and start walking with new confidence. I'll see you in the next video.